I know you feeling it.
Used to be in darkness, drowning sin was ocean deep. Bed I made, I laid. I was close to sleep. Decisions had to make. You want your life, but want these streets. These streets want to play just like a frat, but I'm no Greek.
Hey, what's going on, bro? What's happening with you, man? Hey, how you feel about how Trump did to them Venezuelans? Trump, how you feel about what he did to the Venezuelans? How you think it's gonna be World War III? Yeah, you know the Bible talk about that, right? Hey, give me Matthew 5. That should be Wars, Rumors of Wars. Yeah, you ready? You know Denmark talking about bombing the U.S. first. They do anything.
What you say, Otto?
There should be Wars, Rumors of Wars. Matthew 5 and was it Matthew 5 and 17, 20, no, 40, 30, yeah. Matthew 5 and Salakia, no, Matthew 5. I'm on. What is that? Rumors of Wars. That's Matthew. My bad. I think that's Matthew 10. No. Yeah, just look it up on your phone. Is that 12? I've been having the worst. Yeah, I've been having the worst rainfalls, man. I don't know what it. I don't know if it's the social media making it. You know, you be scrolling on Facebook, be on YouTube. It's cloudy. It's been cloudy, man. Might be that damn fog that's going around. That fog is so dense. Oh, somebody, man, that's a damn a remote control car. A car ran over a remote control car. I'm thinking somebody got hit off a moped. Yeah. Right, our people got to prepare themselves for what's to come. Our people are focused on social media so much, on Facebook, Instagram, and all other type of madness that's going on. They're not focusing on what's going on right in front of their face. That's in the news. Read that for me.
This the book of Matthew, chapter 24 and verse 6. And ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars.
Now you're gonna hear of wars like with Trump in Venezuela, Russia, China, and rumors of wars. Read on.
See that ye be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet.
It says, see that ye are not troubled. Meaning, if you don't know, you don't know these scriptures and know how to prepare yourself for what's going on, you're gonna be swept away. You're gonna be in fear. You ain't gonna know what's going on. I gotta pause every time because the music ride by is loud and it be picking up in the mic. So you're gonna hear rumors of wars, and if you're not prepared for that, man, you're gonna be dismayed. You ain't gonna know how you. Hey, you're gonna be dismayed. That's the same sister that always ride by. She always say, "Praise the Lord, don't never stop." What's going on, brother? What's going on, brother? What's going on? Hey, how you feel about what Trump did to them Venezuelans, man? You ain't paying attention? That's what our problem is. Our people don't pay attention to nothing, man. Right. All our people want to do is get intoxicated to escape what's actually going on, right? You want to get high, you want to get drunk, and you don't want to pay attention to what's actually going on. What's going on, sis? Hey, sis, can I ask you a question? Have you been watching the news lately? You don't watch the news? Why not? You know, hey, you know it's a pending war about to happen, right? A pending war. You know, U.S. Bombed Venezuela, right? And they trying to take over Greenland. You ain't hear about that? Okay, sis. You know you know who you are as far as what the Bible says. Who you is? You acting like you talking to a goddamn cop. Like I don't answer questions. God damn. Shit. Bro, you got yeah, they don't want to talk to their own brother. I look just like you. Let an Edomite come up here. You'll tell the Edomite your whole life story. That make no sense, man. Our people. But our people, one thing we dealing with right now and with us and myself as well is procrastination. That procrastination spirit is bad, right? We'll put off things thinking we have more time. And as you can see, things are being sped up. Like the Most High is really speeding things up. It's January the 10th. It's normally cold. It's like 70 degrees right now. No, the times is changing, man. We gotta get ourselves right with the Most High while we still have time, right? And brothers gotta stop being lazy. Our brothers are very, very lazy. They want everything to be easy. They don't want to work for anything. They got that procrastination spirit. Man, I get it. Eventually I'm gonna work toward getting it. What everybody do the first of the year? When they this so-called New Year's resolution, right? Everybody act like they're gonna go to the gym. They act like they're gonna work out. I'm gonna be a better me this year. But then they'll say that and then put that thing off. The whole 6 months later, you the same you, right? 6 months later, you bigger than you was before the year started, right? Get Proverbs 20 and verse 4 for me. Hey, brother, you got any questions about the Bible, bro? Not at the moment. Not at the moment. Hey, when I was a kid, I always had questions in my mind, like, what does that mean? When they say this, what that mean? Right?
And you couldn't get an answer.
Could never get an answer. Not in no damn church.
My question was, who was he talking to? Let us make fair.
Yeah. You don't get those answers in church. Read that for me.
This the book of Proverbs, chapter 20 and verse 4.
Read.
The sluggard will not plow by reason of the cold.
Right. So the sluggard won't plow, and his reason for not going to work is because it's cold, man. It's cold, man. Read.
Therefore shall he beg and harvest and have nothing.
Right. So when the harvest comes, he ain't gonna have nothing, and he gonna have to beg people. He gonna have to ask for help. Like the one brother that always come through here.
Yeah.
The one brother. I work. But every time he'll work just to get drunk. He won't work for nothing else. He want to work just enough to supply his habit, and that's it. Right? Read that again.
This the book of Proverbs, chapter 20 and verse 4. The sluggard will not plow by reason of the cold.
Right.
Therefore shall he beg and harvest and have nothing.
Right. So how many people you know want stuff but don't work? How many people you know that stand outside of stores and ask people for change when they come out? It be young brothers doing that.
Planet.
Young brothers got strong backs, don't want to work, just want to sit at the store and beg somebody. Hey man, you got a little change, man? And what is he begging somebody to get change for? To go smoke, go drink. Because that's all niggas want to do is be out of reality. They don't want to be in reality. You got to be high. Because if you sober-minded, you got to deal with reality. You got to deal with what's going on. Right. Read Proverbs 24 and verse 30.
This the book of Proverbs, chapter 24 and verse 30. I went by the field of the slothful, and by the vineyard of the man void of understanding.
Right.
And lo, it was all grown over with thorns.
Right. So the man. Hey, that's how you know Judah is the top tribe. Everybody want to sound like Judah.
We never fell for that Jack in the Kyle though.
Yeah.
No ride and shit. We never went for that.
Yeah.
So they got their own thing, but then they want to rap.
Yeah.
Now they want to listen to music all loud like we do.
Yeah. Read that again, King.
This the book of Proverbs, chapter 24 and verse 30.
Bring it out.
I went by the field of the slothful.
I went by the field of the slothful. Right? Read.
And by the vineyard of the man void of understanding.
And the man who has no understanding of what work is. Read.
And lo, it was all grown over with thorns, and needles have covered the face thereof, and the stone wall thereof was broken down.
Right.
Then I saw and considered it well. I looked upon it and received instructions. Yet a little sleep and a little slumber.
A little sleep and a little slumber. There you go.
A little folding of the hands to sleep.
A little folding of the hands. You taking that, you relaxing. You putting off taking care of that vineyard. You right, man, I'm going to get in that yard next week. Or, man, I'm going to go do this job next week. You keep pushing it off. The weeds done grown. What's going on, brother?
I forget y'all what's up, brother. If you look at them, at the same time, like I told you the other day,
oh, you got some money for us. You gonna pay? You gonna pay some time?
Everybody knew that. Everybody not, but you all mean some.
Oh man.
Well, hey, at the same time, niggas try to judge people. Let me tell you some real stuff. See, as long as you got something to give people, they all right. We ain't got to give nobody. They can talk about that. My old boy called me a crackhead. I am who I am. Oi, I am. I'm a man. I like Jacksonville better. Oi, man. What?
He said he called you a crackhead, brother. You smoke crack, bro?
I eat, drink, I drunk, and this, but still, bro. Can't judge
why you? I ain't judging you. I'm asking you why you.
I mean,
why
you?
I
ain't say I'm talking about him.
Yeah. I got you. Why you doing that, man? Why you doing that? Such a hard drug that you dealing with,
my mom
man.
when I was 6. My daddy killed my mama. I had a depression problem. I have a mental problem, all that right there.
Got you.
You see, I'm glad in the family. She look. Now, people go. Let me tell you something. I came out of church or whatever. Let me tell you some real stuff. People down by the church, I know they call me. Now, I go to church down there by what I'm going to go to church down about 16, right there, 16 per outreach meeting. But most of them go to church every Sunday. Y'all real firmly, they won't get a slice of bread and then go. They not, when they get out of church, when they in church, they all right. Y'all still believe it. When they get out of church, talk about so and so. Now you got some of my friends, they got the black ass in church, they ain't got the black ass out of church.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying? But I had to leave that message for you, because, man, ain't nobody, I'm more of a sinner. I ain't no saint about loans.
Right. Well, brother, you before you leave, man, now you don't want to keep doing that though, do you? You know somebody could put something in that when you smoking, and that could be the last time you ever take a breath.
No, but God, I lost my mom. I ain't got nothing to lose. My daddy killed me.
You ain't got no kids?
I got kids, but I was dead.
What you mean you ain't got nothing to lose? You got kids.
When daddy killed my mom, bro, I'm still damn about living, bro.
That's right. I understand what you're saying, but being that happened to you, I'm sorry that happened to you first, though, bro.
My daddy child burned my arm right there, so you just don't know. My daddy, man, you just don't know. It burned my arm, killed my arm, you just don't know.
Yeah. You got a lot of trauma. You got a lot of trauma from when you was a youth, right?
6 years old.
Yeah. That's horrible, man. That's horrible. But the one thing the one thing about that, man, you know that was bad, right? So for you and your children, how old are your children?
Oldest son, 34, but I was there for him. Let me tell you something. 5 children I got. My baby mama had a film on her, right? Real talk. Yeah, I tell you, I'm like the young Tiffany. She spoke with you. A black man ain't got no weird situation when it comes to portion women in life and just about that stuff. See, a white woman, and a white man, and a white man, white woman, and a black woman, they can lie and they'll do their stuff. I did too, she did that, but I take the full responsibility for being a man, but still, it takes two to tango, and this can't ain't no damn woman. You gotta look at it both ways, but
Yeah.
so
But you said
shit.
right. Yeah. But your children, you have any relationship with them now?
Yes, my son seen me the other day. I was there. My baby mama is deceased, but I was there for my children. I played the mom and dad. I played the man with dad, and just right here together by myself.
What you mean? What does that mean? What does that mean? The man with this and the man with that. What does that mean?
I played the woman and the man same time.
You can't play a woman. So what do you mean by you played a woman?
I mean,
It kind of
man. Look. What I'm trying to tell you is, sometimes they got women who raise children. I'm a man. I raised.
Oh, okay. You just had to be the mama as well in that situation.
I was a mama and a daddy.
Yeah, right.
With the dick and the pussy backwards.
I don't understand the pussy backwards part. I don't know what you mean by that, man. You saying you went into some sodomite?
You
went into some sodomite activity?
I'm a little.
You went into a sodomite activity?
Yeah, kind of gay, man.
Brother, you can't. You know that's wrong, right? You can't do that, man. Come on, hey, you got a 34-year-old son, man. You want your son to have kids, right? You don't want him to be like that, do you? Right. You don't want your son to be, dealing with men. No, I understand what happened to you as a child and all, but that would cause certain things like that for you to think it's acceptable. You can't. You gotta remember. You gotta remember that deep down in your heart, you know that's wrong. Hey, get me Leviticus real quick. Now being a sodomite is wrong. Leviticus 11, 20 and 11. Because it's a yeah, man. You can't do that. You read that for me.
To a little man to be like that. Huh?
This the book of Leviticus chapter 20 and verse 11. And the man that lied with his father's wife.
No. Salakia. Man allowed for man as he do with mankind. What is that? That's 2013.
Yeah, right there.
Yeah, the man allowed for man.
It's the book of Leviticus chapter 20 and verse 13. If a man also lie with mankind, as he lied with a woman.
So if you lay with a man like you have, I ain't gonna call it sex, because you can't have sex with a man. But if you lay with a man and do an act like you would do with a woman, read.
Both of them have committed an abomination.
The Most High said that's an abomination. That's a filthy, wicked act. Read.
They shall surely be put to death.
The Most High say if they continue in that thing, they're gonna be surely put to death. Right?
My grandma made a man now. I did. But I was probably the God forgive me.
But
I would never do it again. You know?
That's the thing. Yeah, don't do that again, brother, because you get a harsh judgment for that. And the Most High, if you probably ain't paying attention to the times, but it's like this
Jerry Springer, Dennis Rodman married a real man on Cover Magazine. He was a basketball field at a wedding dress. Married a man named Orgat. He was
yeah, that ain't cool. That ain't acceptable. And that that ain't acceptable in our community anyways. Right? Like, bro. I mean, come back and talk to us when you sober, man. Come back and talk to us before you go in that store. Damn. That's damn, man.
He living out on the street now.
God.
Remember when he first came up?
Yeah. Yeah, you can smell he. I hate that, man. I hate that, man. God damn, man. That brother said his father killed his mom when he was 6. Probably did it in front of him. But It ain't making no sense now. I'm analyzing the story now. It don't make sense. How your father killed your mom when you were 6, but yet he take custody. He got custody of you.
Mm-hmm. All right.
He said his father was a child molester. He molested him and burned him with and all that. I don't know. The jury out with that, brother. What's going on, brother? How you doing today? Hey, how you feel about what Trump did to the Venezuelans, man? How that is? He said, what'd he say?
Remember the Floyd.
Oh, ploy? A ploy for what? That's true. But you know that's in the Bible that it's supposed to be wars, right? Damn, that's crazy though, man. Brother had a lot going on, man. They ain't talking about he sodomite now. Like, bro, you ain't said that before. Golly.
All the way to it. He went all the way around the wrong way. We first talking to him. He said he had a job. He was always talking about getting
Right,
some money.
right, getting some money, yep.
Now, what he talking about getting some assholes?
Yeah, that brother went all the way off. That brother.
Go back to, that's Proverbs 20, 25, 28.
I'll get it for y'all on 2028.
25, 28.
25, 28. This is the book of Proverbs, chapter 25 and verse 28. 28. He that hath no rule over his own spirit is like a city that is broken down and without walls.
Brother is messed up. He's every time. Last time I saw him was about a month ago, 2 months ago, and I noticed that he had the smell of living out on the street.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So even before then, he wasn't all there because he was like walking around with one shoe.
Yeah, he had one shoe on. Yeah, I remember
Now
that.
he got two shoes, but they
Two different shoes.
two different. So his spirit is jacked
Yeah,
up,
man, that brother jacked up, man. What's going on, brother? What's going on with you, man? Not much. How you feel about what Trump doing to the Venezuelans, man? You don't be paying attention to the news?
Yeah, I do, but I think it's like why he over there fucking with
Yeah. That's what they do. They mess with all our people. Everybody that's black, native, or Hispanic, they the punching bag. That's who all the nations can punch on, right? Right. Well,
everything he's doing is according to prophecy. The prophecy is the stuff is happening, and nobody's noticing. Nobody's putting it with the Bible prophecy. So that's where we're coming in. We're trying to instruct our people. Hey, stuff is happening now, and we're like, yeah, turn the channel. I don't want to see that.
Right.
But you got to pay attention because America's gonna get destroyed. That's prophecy. But he was bringing out wars and rumors of wars. He already said that he was going to do something to Venezuela.
Yeah.
And he went and did it. Now he's talking about, well, I'm going to do something to Greenland. You got to hear that. They talking about, Greenland talking about, we're going to shoot first and ask questions later. That's why I was thinking, I'm like, keep going over there fucking with people. And like, well, who was he messing with first? He was messing with us. He was messing with this country. The immigrants. He's arresting people that had, he said he's going to get all the immigrants that are doing crimes.
They're going to mess with every immigrant.
There's only maybe 1,000 of them, man. Yeah. Then the job is done. Now he's got his people killing innocent people out on the street. I don't know if you saw the news where ICE killed this woman. There wasn't another second one that happened. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's the same thing that happened in Nazi Germany too. And the thing is if we don't learn from our history, we're doomed to repeat. We'll repeat stuff that happened in Nazi Germany. We're turning into a bad country. Everybody's like, yeah. Old people, if you get to a grandmother, grandfather, they grew up in them times. They heard the same thing that's happening now. But there's nothing they can do about it. Yeah. And it's the same thing with them Germans. They were like, Man, it'll come and go.
Mm-hmm.
And they had their chance to stop it. They did. Same thing with Trump. Now he think he can get away with anything.
All right.
Yeah. I was thinking when he was running for president, the first time I said, there's no way he gonna be president. And then he became president. So the second time I said, he gonna be president. Because God is making him do stuff.
Right.
We're oblivious to we're not looking at how God rules the world.
Yeah. Get Romans 9.
To glorify himself. But he did that with the Egyptians. If you remember the history.
17.
The Israelites, that's what we are. We went through the same thing. The Most High heart and Pharaoh's heart, when he kept saying, let our people go, and Pharaoh would say, okay, I'm going to let them go.
Precept, by the way.
Go ahead, get that precept. But he was saying, yeah, I'm going to let them go. And then the Most High heart and his heart. He said, no, I ain't letting the niggas
Right.
stay here.
Yep.
Build my kingdom.
Yep.
Go ahead with the precept.
This the book of Romans, chapter 9 and verse 17. For the scripture said unto Pharaoh, even for this same purpose,
Right.
have I raised thee up,
Now the scriptures say, for this same purpose, the Most High raised up Pharaoh, right? Made Egypt a great nation. Read.
that I might show my power in thee.
So because he wanted to show his power, right? So he made America just like America. America's they say the most powerful country on earth, right? That's what they say. So they got these devils got they pride is up on 10 right now. Read.
And that my name might be declared throughout all the earth.
Right.
Therefore, have he mercy on whom he will have mercy, and whom he harden.
Read that one more time.
Therefore, have he mercy on whom he will have mercy.
He'll have mercy on who he have mercy.
And whom he harden.
Whom he will, he harden, right? So so Paul is saying that the Most High raised up Egypt. He raised them up, made them the top rulership at that time, just for Moses to come and bring them down, right? He sent Moses to free the Israelites, and he brought down Egypt when he opened that Red Sea and it closed in on all their troops, right? The Most High is going to do the same thing with America. He hardened their heart. They think they up here. They think they on 10. They think they the biggest, baddest, right? Just for him to bring their ass down to the dirt. That's what's going to happen with America. Why is that going to happen to America? What do they have in their possession? The apple of God's eye. Who did they steal and bring over here? Americans. The first Americans, when they went to the west coast of Africa, they picked up some people on some boats and brought them over here. Who was those people? They were slaves.
And they look like us.
Yeah, that was us. They went and brought us over here in slavery. You know that's in the Bible? Deuteronomy 28:68.
Prophesied that would happen like 5,000 years ago.
Right. See that ship? That's all the slaves is on that ship. That's the devils that came over here.
This happened.
All is up.
But it was said that it would happen 5,000 years before it happened.
Exactly.
So when you read it, it's in the Bible. It was said that to a certain people. So if it happened to a certain people and it was prophesied that it would happen, they said that those people would be the Israelites. Didn't that happen to our ancestors? That slavery, you come from slaves. We all come from slaves. But it was in the Bible that would happen. So we must be the Israelites.
Right.
That's what we're trying to do. Offhand, we're just trying to get you to see that.
Let's prove that. Read that real quick.
This the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28 and verse 68. And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships.
All right. So The Most High said he gonna bring us into Egypt again with ships, right? Now, this book, the book of Deuteronomy, the 28th chapter, starting at verse 15, it goes into the curses that will come upon the Israelites if we don't obey the Most High, right? This is the very last curse, one of the ultimate curses, not the ultimate curse, but one of the worst curses. Read that.
By the way whereof I spake unto thee, thou shalt see it no more again.
Right.
And there ye shall be sold unto your enemies for bondmen and bondwomen.
That's you being sold. That's you being a bondman, and that's for bondmen and bondwomen. Right? These are the ships you will put on. Now read that from the top one more time.
This the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, and verse 6 to 8. And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again.
Egypt means slavery. Because you was in Egypt already. You was in Egypt before. But you can't go into Egypt by ship. You can walk into Egypt. You can just walk there. But he's going to take you into Egypt, meaning slavery again, with ships. Read.
With ships, by the way whereof I spake unto thee.
Well, how I spoke to you, read.
Thou shalt see it no more again.
You ain't going to see your homeland again, read.
And there ye shall be sold unto your enemies.
You're going to be sold to your enemies. Sold. The people who put you in slavery was what color? All right. So you have an enemy. Who are your enemy? The Bible just said it. Read it again.
From top.
No, you'll be sold.
Thou shalt see it no more again.
Read.
And there ye shall be sold unto your enemies.
You're going to be sold to your enemies, not your friends, not your cousins, not your homeboy. You're going to be sold to your enemies. For what?
For bondmen and bondwomen.
So slave men and slave women. All right. Yeah, no problem, But remember that though, man. Remember who you are, man. You get a chance, come back and see us, man. We be here like every Saturday or Sunday. Okay, I'm on the All right. Peace, brother.
Thank you for watching. If you wish to donate, you can use Zelle or PayPal. We're the Sons of Thunder. It's our heart's prayer and desire for Israel that they might be saved. Shalom.